The year was 1909, a time when the world was on the brink of monumental change. Belfast, Ireland hummed with activity, its streets bustling with the energy of a city at the forefront of industrial progress. At the Harland and Wolff shipyard, a legend was taking shape, a project that would capture the imagination of the entire world. The RMS Titanic, a ship of unprecedented size and grandeur, was under construction, destined to become a symbol of human ingenuity and ambition. 3,000 men toiled tirelessly, their hammers and rivets echoing through the shipyard, each strike bringing the colossal vessel closer to completion. Titanic was more than just a ship. She was a symbol of human ambition, a testament to the belief that anything was possible, a beacon of hope and progress in an era of rapid change. The Titanic's statistics were staggering: 882 feet long, displacing over 52,000 tons, a marvel of modern engineering. She boasted 4 massive funnels, each capable of accommodating 2 double-decker buses side by side, a testament to her immense power and scale. Newspapers heralded her as the largest moving object ever created by man, a floating city that promised unparalleled luxury and safety. The Titanic was designed to be the pinnacle of luxury and safety, earning her the moniker Millionaire's Special, a ship where the elite of society could travel in opulence. She was to be the flagship of the White Star Line, a floating palace that would redefine transatlantic travel, setting new standards for comfort and elegance. Excitement for the Titanic's maiden voyage reached fever pitch, with people from all walks of life eager to be part of this historic journey. Tickets were highly sought after, promising a journey unlike any other, a chance to experience the height of luxury and innovation. The world watched, captivated by the audacity of this engineering marvel, a ship that seemed to defy the very limits of possibility. The stage was set for an unforgettable chapter in maritime history, a voyage that would forever be etched in the annals of time, a testament to human ambition and the relentless pursuit of progress. The Titanic was a marvel of Edwardian opulence. First-class passengers entered a world of unparalleled luxury. A grand staircase, adorned with intricate carvings and a stained glass dome, descended into the heart of the ship. The accommodations were fit for royalty, with plush carpets, mahogany paneling and private promenades. The Titanic boasted a Turkish bath, a swimming pool and a gymnasium. Passengers could send wireless telegrams, listen to live music in the elegant dining saloon, or enjoy a game of squash on the ship's court. The Titanic was more than a mode of transportation. It was a destination in itself, a microcosm of high society afloat on the vast Atlantic. However, beneath the surface of luxury, the Titanic was also a marvel of engineering. She was equipped with the latest technology, including watertight compartments and electric lights. Her builders confidently declared her practically unsinkable. This belief, deeply ingrained in the minds of the crew and passengers, would have tragic consequences. April 10th, 1912, Southampton, England. Excitement crackled in the air. The Titanic, gleaming under a clear spring sky, prepared for her maiden voyage. Over 2,200 souls were aboard, millionaires and immigrants, dreamers and adventurers, all bound for America. Among them were John Jacob Astor IV, one of the wealthiest men in the world, and his pregnant wife, Madeline. Benjamin Guggenheim, the mining magnate, travelled with his valet and mistress. Molly Brown, a socialite from Denver, was returning from a European adventure. In steerage, families huddled together, clutching their meagre possessions, their eyes filled with hope for a better life in the new world. As the Titanic slipped her moorings and steamed out of Southampton harbour, a flotilla of smaller vessels sounded their horns in salute. On board, the band played jaunty tunes. The passengers, caught up in the excitement of the moment, waved to those on shore. The voyage had begun. A journey into the unknown, a voyage that would forever alter the course of history. Section 4. The Fateful Night. Collision with Destiny. The Atlantic was unusually calm on the night of April 14, 1912. The vast expanse of water lay still, almost eerily so, as if the ocean itself was holding its breath in anticipation of the events that were about to unfold. The sky blazed with stars, their reflections shimmering on the mirror-like surface of the sea. It was a night of rare beauty, the kind that sailors might remember for a lifetime, had it not been for the tragedy that was about to strike. In the crow's nest, lookouts. Frederick Fleet and Reginald Lee scanned the horizon, their eyes strained by the darkness and the biting cold. They were vigilant, knowing the dangers that lurked in the North Atlantic waters, especially on such a clear, moonless night. At 11:40 p.m, Fleet spotted it, a dark shape looming out of the night, directly in the Titanic's path. It was an iceberg, massive and menacing, almost invisible against the dark backdrop of the sea and sky. "Iceberg, right ahead!" he shouted, his voice tight with urgency. The warning echoed through the cold night air, a desperate cry that would soon be etched into history. First Officer Murdoch on the bridge reacted instantly, ordering the ship to turn hard to port. His quick thinking and immediate action were a testament to his training and experience, but the Titanic's fate was already sealed. For a heart-stopping moment, it seemed as if the Titanic might avoid a collision. The massive ship began to turn, its engines straining against the water, the crew holding their breath in hope. But it was too late. The iceberg was too close, and the Titanic's momentum too great. With a sickening crunch of steel against ice, the iceberg grazed the Titanic's starboard side, its jagged teeth tearing through the ship's hull below the waterline. The sound was deafening, a harbinger of the disaster that was now inevitable. The impact, though seemingly slight to those on the upper decks, had inflicted fatal wounds upon the unsinkable ship. Passengers, unaware of the severity, continued their evening, oblivious to the catastrophe unfolding beneath their feet. The sea, silent moments before, now hissed and gurgled as it poured into the Titanic's wounded underbelly. The icy water surged through the gashes in the hull, flooding compartments and sealing the ship's fate. The Titanic, once a symbol of human ingenuity and luxury, was now a vessel of impending doom, its tragic end set in motion by the collision with destiny. Section 5. Echoes in the darkness. Acts of courage and despair. Panic gripped the Titanic as the reality of the situation dawned. The once serene and luxurious voyage had turned into a nightmare, with passengers scrambling for their lives. The ship, once a symbol of strength and security, was sinking. The icy waters of the Atlantic were merciless, and the grandeur of the Titanic was no match for nature's fury. The crew, initially disbelieving, sprang into action, their training kicking in amidst the chaos. They moved with purpose, their faces set with determination, knowing that every second counted. Orders were barked, lifeboats uncovered, and passengers roused from their slumber. The lifeboats, woefully insufficient for all aboard, became the focal point of desperate hope and frantic activity. Amidst the fear and confusion, acts of extraordinary courage and selflessness unfolded. Strangers became allies, helping each other in the face of impending doom. Some gave up their spots on lifeboats for others, embodying the spirit of sacrifice. Captain Smith, stoic in the face of disaster, directed the evacuation, his priority the safety of the passengers, especially women and children. His calm demeanor provided a semblance of order in the chaos. The wireless operators, Jack Phillips and Harold Bride, tirelessly sent out distress signals, their pleas for help crackling across the airwaves. They worked with unwavering focus, knowing that their efforts were the ship's best chance for rescue. In the steerage compartments, families huddled together, fear etched on their faces as the ship tilted ever lower in the water. The barriers of class and status dissolved in the face of shared peril. The band, led by Wallace Hartley, continued to play, their music a source of comfort and hope amidst the mounting terror. Their melodies, haunting and beautiful, provided a poignant backdrop to the unfolding tragedy. The stories of that night, whispered by survivors, would become legends, testaments to the best and worst of humanity facing unimaginable circumstances. These tales of bravery, despair and resilience would echo through history, reminding us of the fragility of life and the strength of the human spirit.